Hi everyone, Kenny Paul here. Welcome to Let's Play Together session. Alright, welcome back to Ukulele Aerobics week number 10. Today we are going to do some fingerstyle. Alright, today is Wednesday, so fingerstyle we are going to do. So beforehand, let us just listen to the audio provided. Let's go. Alright, so now let's take a look at the score. So in this fingerstyle exercise, is actually a repetition of the arpeggios of the right hand fingering, the ring finger, middle finger, index finger, and also the thumb, right? Respectively, we are going to use all the 4 fingers and then onto each of the string. Ring finger on the first finger, ring finger on the first string, right? And middle finger on the second string, index finger on the third string, and thumb on the 4th string. Okay, so this is the arpeggio for the right hand. So right hand plucking is very easy. You just have to really train it to get used to the plucking like this. Repeatedly you are plucking, right? First string, second string, third string, 4th string, right? With the respective ring finger, middle finger, index finger, and the thumb, right? So it is actually throughout the whole exercise, it will be like this. Right? As usual, we are going to do chord first, right? But this time, let us just go through the right hand plucking first, because I believe this is actually way much easier, right? Let's go to the plucking. Okay, train the plucking. Or you can just mute it. Right? So the audio speed is around 110. So we can actually use the metronome to actually guide us. I'm actually setting 112 beat per minute. Let's try and see. Alright, it's around that speed. This is actually, yeah. So I'm setting 8 notes. So this is the speed that we want to achieve. Again, let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, so this is the 112 speed, 112 beat per minute. Okay, and right, so we have done on the right hand portion the plucking. So let us just take a look on the left hand what we are going to do. So on the first phrase is actually a D chord. So this D chord we have actually learned on the Monday. So we are going to press this D chord, then after that it transitions to the second phrase, which is actually the D major 7. Okay, just change from the fret number 5 to fret number 4, and then it goes to the D7 on the third phrase, which is actually a change from the 4th fret to the 3rd fret. Okay, D7, and then we move on to the 4th phrase, which is actually the G chord. G chord you need to change from D7 and then change to G chord. Okay? Can? So far? Can follow? Right. The next one, which is actually the second row, fifth phrase, from the G chord, we are going to change to G minor chord. So from here, you need to switch your finger to G minor. From here, switch to G minor. Okay, so this is G minor chord on the fifth phrase, right? And the next one would be the D chord. So this D chord and the first phrase D chord is actually a little bit different. So the first phrase is actually a full bar chord, right? With the D note here, additional D note here on the first string, right? But on the sixth phrase, the D is actually transition from the G minor to the D chord, which we learned before also, which is we are using either 1, 2, 3 fingers or 2, 3, 4 fingers to actually pluck it. To press it. So this D chord is like this, from G minor, we slide and then move upwards to D chord. So you can use 1, 2, 3. Okay, G minor, move to D chord. Again, G minor, move to D chord. Okay, right. Then afterwards, the seventh phrase, which is actually there is two chords there, which is the A and A7. Right. So how to press the A? It's like this. So from here you move to A chord. A chord for the first 2 beat, and then the third beat and the fourth beat you change to A7. A7, how to press it? So the first finger you need to press on the second fret on the fourth string, and then the third finger you need to press on the fourth fret of the third string. Second finger press on the third fret of the second string, and then the last one, the pinky, you need to press onto the fourth fret of the first string. So this will become your A7. Okay, so from D we transition to the seventh phrase A, and seventh phrase there is two chords A, and then change to A7, right? Now next one, which is the eighth phrase, we are going to transition to the D chord, which is the full bar chord D. So from here you need to move, slide your pinky, and then press the full bar chord, and this will become your D chord. Okay, right, let's go back to take a look at the chord progression. Again, we were going to repeat this chord progression a few times just to make sure we are familiar with it. So for the first thing, D chord, D major 7, D7, G, G minor, D, A, A7, D. Okay, right, let's repeat one more time. Again, D, D major 7, D7, G, G minor, D, A, A7, and then D. Okay, right, according to the notes here, chat is actually telling us that the most difficult part is actually the A and A7, alright? Because in one phrase itself, we need to change two chords, right? 2 beat for the A, 2 beat for the A7. Okay, so if you actually strum beat by beat, that will actually help you to understand why is it difficult. So let's try and see. We will do one down strum for each of the beat, right? So something like this. 1, 2, 3, go. notice on the A, I only strum twice, and then you need to change to A7 twice also, and then last on the D. Okay, so this is the chord progression on the fingerstyle exercise today. Alright, again, let's try one more time on the chord progression. We want to make sure we are familiar with it. Okay, let's try. 1, 2, 3, go. Can do it, no problem. Alright, so we have gone through the first step, which is actually the right hand plucking pattern. Second thing, we have done the chord progression. So now the third thing, we need to actually combine both together. So beforehand, let us just actually combine on the combination of the chord and also the plucking together for using one chord only, the D chord, right? So the pattern is like this: ring finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb, right? So for the first phrase, it will sound like this. Alright, you will hear twice. Again. So this is what we will hear. After twice, then you need to change to D major 7. Again, and then you go to D7, and then go to G, right? G minor, D, A, A7, D. Okay, so the last note is actually like this. Okay, so without doing all the four notes, the rest of the middle finger, index finger is also thumb, right? So this is the ending. Okay, right. So have you done? Let's try one more time. Slowly. D chord, D major 7, D7. G minor, D, A, A7, and then D. Okay, so this is the chord progression and also the plucking. So notice on the A and A7 transition, if you not able to do that fast, you also need to remember that because we are plucking from the first string until the fourth string, when you transition from A, make sure the first note, which is actually the A7 on the first string, the fourth fret, you need to press first, so that you have time to give yourself time to actually slowly just press it according to the arpeggios from first string to the fourth string. So just a little tips, in case you are not, you want to make sure you're able to make it, try to press the respective fretting on the first string first, followed by second, third, and then fourth. Okay, you can save some time there. Right, the last note on the fourth string, not necessary you need to press first before you anchor the rest of the 3 fingers, so you can actually anchor the here first before you press here. Like this. Like this, okay? D. So again, same thing on the A7 to D. So the following notes is actually a first string. So you need to make sure the first string there first before you actually press this also okay. Okay, so this is just a small tips. Alright, so now let's use the metronome to help us to actually practice this. So we are going to start off with 60 beats per minute. Count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, so notice there is some little bit mistake, I forget to press it. But no problem, the sound is still there. Let's try one more time. 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so this is 60 beats per minute. Right, next we are going to try 80 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so this is 80 beats per minute. Let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so this is 80 beats per minute. Next, we are going to try 100 beats per minute, almost reach to the audio speed. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, go. Right, again, one more time. 100 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, one more time. 100 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so this is 100 beats per minute. Right, as we mentioned just now, the speed for the audio is around 110. So right now we are going to try the 112 beats per minute. Right, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, again, one more time. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so this is 112 beat per minute. Next, we are going to try 120. Okay, 120 beat per minute. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, again, let's try one more time. 120 beat per minute. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, next we are going to challenge 144. Okay, so it's this fast. 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so notice there's some buzzing sound. My hands start to, you can see, my fingers start to get sink down already, so it's a little bit pain, but no worry, let's train a little bit more. 144 beat per minute. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so this is 144 beat per minute. Whew. Let's try the 160. So the 160. Okay, so it's this beat. 1. Okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. First attempt. On the last part, not really able to make it on the chord transition. Never mind, let's try one more time. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, let's try one more time again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so this is 160 beat per minute. So when I actually change the chord, my ukulele is actually tend to slide. So if you can secure this ukulele, it's easier for you to do the transition when you actually remove a little bit strength and then try to slide it. Let's try one last time on the 160. I'm still not satisfied with the result. Alright, let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, barely make it, almost there. So my hand I need to use here in order to pluck it. Okay, no problem. No problem. Let's try one more time. 160 beats per minute. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. So I think that is my limit for now, and I think we can call it a day, okay? So again, thank you for watching the video until the end. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. And if you think this video is actually useful for others, please also share that out as well, okay? So I'll see you tomorrow on the whole new exercise, on the scale exercise tomorrow on week number 10, Ukulele Aerobics. Let's play together session, okay? So take care and bye-bye.